Alex Behunin with LowKick MMA, and I'm here with David Onama, who returns to action next weekend at UFC San Diego. David, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, man. Of course, I'm very happy to be talking with you again. Dude, you're a week out. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling really good, man. It's the last week of training. I'm just trying to, push hard this week with my training. That's the hard part. It's not get injured and stuff like that, and just water loading and just feeling good, man. It's the last week of training, and I'm off next week Tuesday, so I feel great, man.
Awesome, awesome. Before we talk about your fight, I got to ask. I have a pretty important question. How many times have you been typing your name out and the spell check changes your name to David Obama?
Bro, every time, literally, like every time I do that, I'm like, bro, I'm about to just go with Obama from now on.
Dude, you don't know how many times I've tweeted and deleted because it fucking said David Obama's fighting next. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
They gotta fix that, man. Google gotta, man, they gotta fix that up. There's only one Onama, man.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. It's wild. I just it always happens. It always happens, man. I really haven't heard it before, but for anybody else that doesn't know your story, how did you get into mixed martial arts?
Yeah, man. So just growing up, man. I was like always into combat sports. I just love watching combat sports. You know, the UFC, John Jones, Rampage Jackson, those guys coming up. That's like every kid's like dream was just watching, UFC. Right after school, come home and just watch that. So I did a lot of that, man. Just watching a lot of like the UFC fights. That's always my passion and just the UFC. Since I was 14, man, this is what I wanted to do. And I told myself, the older I get, man, this is what I want to do. But I didn't know how to get into it. When I was 18, like I didn't really know how to like get into the mixed martial arts, because I didn't know a gym or anything like that. So man, I was just like, I was asking people around, I'm like, yo, how do you get into like MMA? Like, you guys know any gym? And nobody knew, you know. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna find this out myself. I got on my phone and I looked up MMA gym like around me, and first thing that popped up was Glory MMA Fitness. So I'm like, this is not too far from my house, and I knew like the coaches, Zach Cummins, James Krause. They were both in the UFC. Local guys in the UFC. They both fought for what's it called, FAC, which is like a local organization. Like they all started from there. So I'm like, this is pretty legit. I need to sign up. And I was nervous. I'm like, man, I'm really about to go to the gym and sign up and start my first training. But I was nervous. I remember like it was yesterday, man. Just driving to the gym, like nervous, like sweating. I'm like, bro, this is about to go down crazy. And I just from there on, man, I just signed up with Glory, man, and just started training. Took my first fight. I think I trained for like 6 months. And I took my first fight, and it was for FAC, and I won that one. From there, man, everybody just saw potential in me, like the coaches and the staff, literally like the whole team, man. Everybody just believed in me, like, bro, you're really good, man. Just keep training, and you're gonna make it. And I just stick to it, man, and just kept training, bro. Had like 17 amateur fights. Went pro like 2 years ago, and now I'm 10-1. Oh man, it's crazy, man. And I feel like I made it this far because of discipline. Not a lot of people can do that. And I was able to do that. And like people have a lot of friends. I had a lot of friends too, but I still wanted to do what I loved. So I put the friends aside and just kept just training, man. And I tell myself this every day, and I'm proud of myself because literally, man, discipline will take you far in life, and that's why I made it this far, in MMA in my MMA career. So
And like like the ceiling is so high because there's so much more for you to learn, right? Like you got into this at 18, like you didn't really like did you wrestle in high school or like anything like that?
Yeah, I did a lot of sports in high school. I did football, did track, cross country, literally anything you can name, man. I did it all. But then it's kind of like to keep me out of trouble because, I was a trouble boy. Like
Hmm.
I would get like a lot in like street fights, and people pick on me, and I didn't like that, so I would fight. Anybody would, you know what I mean?
Right,
And I
right.
did a lot of people pick on me, so I'm like, all right, man, I gotta defend myself somehow and get into MMA, you know, and man, I mean, what can you do, man? You gotta defend yourself. So
Yeah,
that's what.
absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. I did want to ask when you moved, so you moved to America when you were 10, correct?
Yes.
Did you can you speak Swahili? Is that the
Yeah,
Ugandan language?
yeah. I used to, but I know a little bit, but I can't speak it fully.
Gotcha, gotcha. When you moved over here, did you already know English?
I didn't know English at that time. So
Uh,
when I moved to the United States, I spoke Swahili, but then I forgot because I started school and nobody speaks Swahili, and I didn't know any friends that speak Swahili. So I was like, all right, man, this I'm gonna lose this. You know what I mean? Literally, I'm like, yo, everybody speaks English. So it was crazy, literally. Like nobody spoke Swahili, so I'm like, all right, I gotta learn the English. But my parents still speak Swahili. I'm the only one that forgot. Literally, not just me, but my brother and my sister, we all forgot. And then we just kept English. You know?
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
And I'm having a hard time speaking English. It is what it
Bro, you speak English fantastically. Stop it.
is.
So I did want to ask. So Glory MMA, James Krause just officially retired. What did man like? How much of an impact did he have on you?
Man, he had a lot of impact, man. That guy, man, that's like my, friend, brother, coach, mentor. James, man, he helped me a lot, man. Like just from the beginning, like to where I'm at now, man. Like he's done a lot for me. Well, not just me, but literally everybody, that's in his gym. He helped them a lot. Got him to the UFC, Bellator, wherever it is. He got everybody to where they want to be, and now he wants to be a coach. And he's good at being a coach. And I feel like literally he's one of the best coaches in the world at what he do. So I'm thankful for him, and the life that he chose, to be a coach full time. I think that's very good for him, because most people retire and don't have something else to do. So I'm happy for him, and the path that he chose. Wanting to be a coach, and help us build us. Get into UFC. And just live our dream now. So I thank him for everything he's done for me, and you know everything in the gym. For the teammates and everybody.
I did want to
I just,
ask.
outside,
No, what were we saying?
I say he helped everybody like in the gym and outside the gym.
Oh,
So not just the gym, but also outside the gym, he helped a lot of people out.
gotcha. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard. I've heard he just helps whoever asks, basically.
Yep, and he's a champion. So I mean, come on,
Yeah, I
come on, I was in here.
I did want to ask, with Brandon Moreno becoming champion, what was the energy like at the gym?
Oh my god, man, bro! Like on Monday, that was lit. Shit, I was at the fights, man. Like I was at the fights, man, watching Brandon. I've been watching Brandon train at Glory, for since he started with us,
Hmm.
and man, he got so much better, man. Just training at Glory and under James Krause, man. Like he improved so much with his striking, his wrestling, literally everything that James taught. Happens in that fight, man. Like the guy's trained. He trains a lot. So, and I knew he was gonna win this fight because the time he put in the gym, man, and outside the gym, like all that showed out. Saturday night, when he fought against you know, what's the motherfucker's name? What's that guy's name he fought?
Kai Car
Kai,
fans.
yeah. he did his thing, man. I was very happy for him, and I told him I was gonna be out there and watch him. So man, I'm proud of the kid, man. And he improved a lot, even me. Like he got me so much better too. Just training with him, and he taught a couple classes, that everybody loved. And man, he's such a humble guy, man. Like inspiring, man. Very good guy, man. Like he's dude, man. Shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right. So short notice, San Diego. Were you just training, waiting for a fight?
Yeah. So after my July 9th fight against Garrett Onfield, uh, after my what's it called, my post interview, I told the UFC, I'm like, hey, I'm not hurt, I'm not injured. I want to get back, get back as soon as possible. It don't matter who it is, where it's at, just get me back again, because I'm not hurt. And literally, I got right back to the gym on Monday, and on Tuesday, Krause texted me like, hey, August 13th, we might have an opening, because the car wasn't full. So he's like, hey, I'm going to put your name down the list, just in case, some pops up, we can put you on August 13th fight since you want to get back in again. I'm like, yeah, man, put my name down. And he puts my name down, and like very next day, we get a call. He was like, hey, we got a fight for you. It's Nate, I can never pronounce his last name.
Landwehr.
Landwehr?
Landwehr.
Hey, my bad, but I can't pronounce his last name. It's so hard, bro. I don't want to disrespect him, but I'm just gonna say his first name, Nate. Hey, I got a fight for you, Nate. He was supposed to fight a while back in Columbus, Ohio. That didn't happen. And the fight was scheduled for August 6th. Was supposed to be this week. And I was like, yeah, man, I already got the fight before. I studied the guy, I know about him. Nothing new to me. I'm back to training, so why not? Let's take the fight. And it was like 2 weeks. The fight was 2 weeks away, and we took it. From there, it got changed to August 13th, which is next week in San Diego, California. And I was like, shit, even better. More training for me, more time for me to study the guy again, and let my body rest a little bit, and just get back to work. So. And we're back next week, man. So I'm excited for it. It's a great fight for me. I'm just gonna come out and just do me, man. It's what I love. I love staying active, and I called it, and they gave it to me. So let's go.
It's your first real UFC experience with a sold out crowd. Are you excited?
I'm excited, man. When they changed to San Diego, I was excited. I was like, what? It's my first fight in front of the fans, man. I'm very excited because I've never had the opportunity to fight in front of fans. And now I finally got it. Man, it's a good feeling, man. Fighting 3 times at the Apex, and I love the Apex too. But I fight there three times. I felt like I built myself at the Apex. Everybody kind of know who I am a little bit. Put my name out, and and I showed the people that what I can do. And I feel like they're starting to know me now. The Apex to me is kind of like the Contender Series for me. Because the Contender Series are at the Apex too. So me finding that 3 times is kind of it's kind of like the Contender Series for me. So yeah, man, just fighting in front of the fans, man, it's just amazing. Like you said, sold out show. I'm very excited for it. So I'm blessed, man. I'm excited for it. Can't wait.
I'm excited for you because I think every fighter just deserves to fight in front of a sold out crowd, man. It's like it's crazy, bro. Like there's some fighters that have come in during the pandemic era, fought their 3 fights, and they're gone, and they never even got the chance. It's crazy.
It is. It is. Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Nate Landwehr, you're supposed to fight him in March, like you said. What do you think of him as an opponent?
As an opponent, I think Nate is very, very he's a tough fighter. The guy's very durable, man. He walks people down. He stays in your face. He fights. He's one of those fighters that, it's hard to take out, this fighter that you can take out easy, but he's one of those that he's gonna bang with you. He's gonna let you know, I'm here to fight. Like I'm not none of these guys that you're just gonna put out. I'm here to fight, and I'm gonna show you that I can fucking fight. So, and that's that right there excites me because I'm the same fucking way. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh fuck, you like this shit? I like it too. Like this is my fucking style. Like I like this shit. Like I like fighting those tough guys because if you're a tough fighter, I'm also gonna be tough too. You know what I mean? So that's why I love tough matchups. But if I feel like you're not where I'm at or you're not like on my level, then like I feel like there's not a competition there for me. But if I find a very good fighter like Nate, then that's a competition. So I have to level up with him. And I can't wait, man. Nate, man, it's gonna be a banger. You guys make sure you tune in, man. I can't wait for this fucking shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
I mean, it can easily be fight of the night because both of you guys come forward, both of you guys slang and bang. He gets super intense during weigh-ins. Like, are you ready for that wildness?
Oh, I've been doing that before the UFC. Like, I'm a weigh-ins guy. I love the weigh-ins more than I love fighting. Like, fight night, I love it too, but the weigh-ins, that's my shit. So we're gonna see. You know what I mean? I love weigh-ins. So I say I love the matchup, man. It's a great fight for me. And I'm pretty sure Nate loves it too because we're both similar, So and it's a sold out show, man. That's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and also he's an M1 champion, so you're going against a legit fighter, man. Like he has the resume.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
All right. So at the end of the day, next weekend, how do you get your hand raised?
Man, I don't usually predict fights. I just go in there and just do me. So whatever happens next week Saturday happens, man. I don't want to sit here and tell you guys what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do, and then it not happening. I don't want you guys to come back and be, hey, why you didn't do this shit? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not really good with predictions, but I'm just gonna go out there and just do what I do, man. And you guys know what I do, so I'm excited. The fans love it, man. I'm excited, man. I show out, show up and I show out. So just expect that. I'm gonna give you guys a very good show next week Saturday. So just make sure you tune in. And so that's my prediction for you guys. Just tune in and just watch me, do what I do best. So
my final question. You got Tupac on your shirt. What's your favorite Tupac song, bro?
That California Love song. That's probably one of the favorite ones that I like about him.
I mean, it makes sense. And it makes sense.
Hey, California. I mean, come on. What?
It makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world, man. Awesome.
Let's go.
David, thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. If you want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you might got, you want to thank anybody, the floor is yours.
Nah, man, I just want to thank you again, man, for having me on, man. It's always a great talking to you, man. So yeah, man, I just want to thank you for having me on, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you, bro.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKickMMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.